Jason's probably the favorite, and actually Sen is a higher seed, so that's interesting. To be, I'm not sure. I also feel like Jason should be the favorite for the match, but the bracket says otherwise.
Yeah, I mean they're closely seeded. Maybe I'm not sure how it was seeded, but in the end, it's not too important. I
Right.
think past experiences and just seeing matches from earlier in this tournament is why I think Jason might be the favorite, just because of how he's playing against Diao and how sharp he was looking. But we'll see. Maybe they'll have a different clash in play styles than Moon had versus Cyperion, for example. So either way, I think it
Well,
should be close.
I forgot to turn off the winner signal.
Okay.
Alrighty, so this has been a pretty long warm-up. Looks like both players are throwing around a lot of clean garbage, but they're both able to get through it and just keep sending it back and forth. Although Moon in a pretty rough situation now. Ooh, barely gets through it. But Jason's still just applying a lot of pressure.
I don't even know who's who. Is Jason on the right?
Jason's on the left for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, if you're in the room,
Oh,
like in the Jstris room, you can see.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm using the stream share.
so they're ready?
All right, I guess both players are ready. Probably using their good luck have funs, if I were to guess.
Oh, Jason just left.
Oh, never mind. Jason
Nice
wasn't
die.
feeling it. So maybe a DC or something. Just wait for
Oh
Jason to
wait,
get back.
wait. I still see Jason on the in the room.
Yeah, I think he just left and came back to reset his counter.
Classic.
And there we go.
Alright, we are in the match. Neither player finds a PC. Jason with a stack with a lot of dependencies, but he's able to find a way down from it without getting too far up. And then Moon actually with a strange fractal looking thing that doesn't actually work out and actually costs him the first game. Jason takes that quick one after the long warm-up that went to hurry up.
Yeah. I'll play Jason. Jason. Oh, both players have the PC open. Very explosive follow-up from Jason. 226 APM. That's one reason I personally sometimes don't like PC opens, is the RNG afterwards sometimes can just be game ending. But Jason definitely just threw his speed into it too, so which is something I don't have and probably why I don't like to do PC open versus PC open. But
yeah, it's always very hectic. Like I don't do PCs very much, but when that happens, it's always like you really never know what's going to happen until you see where that one garbage hole spawns with just 10 lines of clean for you to send back.
I'm surprised their PCs didn't cancel each other out. Maybe it's just my lack of understanding on Jstris mechanics, but anyways, already 3-0 for Jason. Very quick wins. Jason seeming like he's got the raw speed and efficiency here, so very strong player.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe they were just like trying to play slow in the warm-up or something to kind of throw Moon off.
Potentially.
Wow, Jason really cheesed up Moon's board, but Moon's got
spike.
an amazing downstack combo. Sent it all right back, and now it's 3-1.
Okay. Jason navigating through his cheese just fine. And now it's Moon's turn. But yeah, it's a little bit of a back and forth. We'll see who decides to take a more aggressive move first here. Or if any aggressive move will be taken at all. I feel like if there are no change-ups, Jason definitely has the advantage unless he makes mistakes, which all players do. So Moon could be banking on some consistency and just be playing standard and playing the game he's comfortable with.
Right, for sure. And as you say that, Jason makes a rough misdrop, has to downstack through it. Thought about setting up a T-spin, but just abandoned it. And now is actually back down to a pretty clean field. Both players are very even this game. Neither of them have been in very rough positions or anything. They're both trying to play really clean, stay at the bottom of the board, make sure no nonsense happens.
Okay, pretty back and forth game here. I mean, their
Moon
APMs
building up a lot of
reflected.
T-spins. Just sends Jason a bunch of clean that he can use right back.
Yeah, and just how their playstyles are clashing in a way that's not really going to go anywhere until we see some mistakes. Mistakes will make this more interesting. Because they're pretty even when it comes to their just straight up APM and and as I see, yep, some mistakes out of Jason.
That's tough. He's got to really speed through this if he wants a chance at living. He does, and sends a decent amount of cheese to Moon. So now Moon has to deal with that. Jason does a big left side well to Tetris. Oh my, the mid-game PC has hurry up garbage, and it still got canceled out. Jason's still alright. Setting up T-spin after T-spin.
I actually really like his position now.
Wow.
Yeah, Moon wasn't able to find that Tetris well in time. Great game. Almost a 3-minute game there.
Jason with 119 APM that game. It's a great number.
Jason is up 4-1, so Moon's really has his work cut out for him, considering I feel like Jason's very small advantage and they're similar playstyles, so yeah, even the small APM advantage is something to be worried about if you were Moon, but he's keeping his cool. Just gotta, I feel like the game plan here is either do something risky, or the smarter plan is probably to just stick to your comfort and hope your opponent does make mistakes or find that win and hurry up garbage.
Right. But this whole game, Jason's been pressuring Moon, and Jason's up 5-1 now. Moon really has to they're the player that has to figure out something different and make something work, because otherwise Jason's just gonna slowly push his advantage. At least that's what it looks like right now. Moon with a very clean board with clean garbage, but has a little bit of a hesitation.
Yeah, Jason's trying to push the kill here. I don't know if that was a misdrop with that L Tucker or not, but ooh, so that's some fractal. I kind of like that. That's a nice aggressive little spike from Jason.
Moon has been really taking a lot of time to figure out the right way to downstack, because they've just been at the top of the board the entire time and finally can't quite find a way out of that one. Match point. So if you're Moon, you really gotta try to change up your game plan somehow, because what you're doing right now is not working. Maybe they just need to play much more aggressively, maybe try to stack up a 4-wide or something. Just see something. Try anything until it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, like I was kind of egging on earlier, I think they are fairly close in skill, so he could also just play. He's just got to play out of his mind and maybe stay to the same game plan and hope that Jason messes up, because maybe he's not comfortable mixing up at this point. Depends on. There's more than one way to approach that for sure. Either way, he's looking pretty good this round, actually. Keeping up with Jason.
Yeah, definitely. He found a really good down stack combo to cheese up Jason a little bit, slow down the pressure. And then, but now Jason's back at the bottom of the board with that continuous pressure. So Moon has to find a good down stack. They do. But Jason has a lot of clean. Doesn't do too much with it though. Sets up a STSD, but Moon's at the bottom of their board, so it's not going to do be too much of a problem for them to clear through.
Right. Yeah, we'll see how Jason navigates from here. He's got some clean garbage to work with, so might be able to apply some kind of rebuttal spike. But okay, double Tetris. Really don't want to stay on that Tetris well if you're trying to be super efficient. Okay, transfers to that 4-5, but oh, some rough misdrops from Moon.
Yeah, they had a very weird LP's placement. They're really at the top of the board.
And hurry-up's happening.
Found a
Nice counter though.
Continuation there. Now Jason's getting pressured. They're struggling to find an eyepiece. Barely managed to. Moon's just at the bottom. Has a misdrop, but was close enough to the bottom. Ooh, and that eyepiece
that's going to seal the deal. Yep.
Those are the worst. GG's.
Yeah, good games. I think 7-1, somewhat of a wash, but I mean, Moon was bringing good games, and I feel like they had a lot of close games. Just Jason barely inching out superior in some fairly static play styles. So, I mean, when you're playing the same and just a little better, I mean, the scores will reflect. At least in my opinion,
it really is a game of inches. You know, like all of them, it was like, it seems very close up until like 10 seconds before the game's over, and then you start to see, oh, they're falling behind.
Yeah, great game. So Jason moves on to play Zenith, I believe. So that should be a good matchup too. A bit of more of a clash of playstyle there, in my opinion. So. Okay.
Alrighty, so this will be our last match commentating, and then I believe top 16 will start after this, where Modest and Dow will be commentating.
The A team. So